Fox 28 viewers tell us that they've seen drastic increases in their home insurance rates, as much as 30% for coverage under some major providers.
Fox 28 News reporter Kevin Barry found out how homeowners can be insured while keeping the cost down. Kevin?
Well, Scott and Tiffany, with the spring and summer weather making its way through the Midwest, homeowners and their insurance companies are both getting ready for the claims that come from weather damage. People here in the corridor battle hail and wind while also battling those increasing premiums. There's no shortage of factors that could make your home insurance payments go the wrong way, up.
Any kind of loss that an insurance company would look at as a risk factor and say, you know, we're seeing a trend here.
It could be something like an increase in crime or shutting down firehouses, anything that would make a city or even just part of a city more risky to insure. And while it might be frustrating to part with a little bit more money, Tom says there are no such thing as random increases.
Everything has to be justified.
That's what Clara Ideker's heard before.
There's always an excuse each time, you made X number of claims, so now we have to raise your insurance.
She's lived in Marion for the past 8 years. The increases she's seen generally come after hailstorms.
Basically, it was just my gutters and eave spouts, and the hail dented it all and knocked it loose, so I had to file a claim.
The insurance covered the damage on her car and to her house, but now she says she pays more to keep that coverage.
You kind of have to swallow it because you have to have insurance on your house. I kind of shop around from time to time to see if there's anything cheaper.
Ted Bitterman lives just down the street.
This porch had a aluminum roof with some skylight panels that were made out of fiberglass, and the hail was big enough that it shattered the fiberglass.
But unlike Clara,
I got a quote, and the deductible was high enough that the quote came in under the deductible, so I just paid it out of my pocket.
He says he doesn't mind having a higher deductible and maybe paying out of pocket for some damage because it keeps his premiums where they are.
Insurance companies nationwide have had so many disasters, I thought they might go up, but I haven't really noticed anything appreciable.
Sue Urbis at True North says if you can, the higher deductible, somewhere around $2,500 to $5,000, is the best way to keep your rates down.
Insurance is for the large losses. That's what you're paying for. Some of the smaller things that you can absorb yourself, you should absorb yourself.
Sue says the companies that True North represent have kept their rates level since August of last year. But when insurance companies can't allow those rates to plateau,
if the company rates it or increases it every 6 months, it could be 5 to 10%, and then the next 6 months they could do another increase.
Tom also says rates across the state and here in eastern Iowa have stayed fairly stagnant, but that it never hurts to pit the insurance companies against one another.
But I think there's a lot of options out there, and smart consumers always shop around.
It's a rich insurance market for consumers, and it does give consumers the opportunity to make sure that the rates they're being offered by their insurance company are what somebody else would also do.
Both Ted and Clara say they're keeping the insurance they have, at least for now. And the state does have a hotline and a website where you can lodge a complaint if you think your insurance rates have been changed unfairly. You can find that information on our website at fox28iowa.com. Kevin Barry, Fox 28 News.